Good morning, students. Welcome again IDPS online classes. I am Apuja Mishra and today I am going to teach you Geography Chapter 2, Land, Soil, Water, Natural Vegetation and Wildlife Resources. In previous class, I was explaining to you about resources. Resources means anything that can be used to satisfy a need is called a resources. There are three types of resources: natural, human and human-made resources. I was also explaining you about the how to conserving the national resources. What is resource conservation? Resource conservation means to use resources carefully and give them a time to renewed is called resource conservations. And now let's move on the topic of the chapter 2. First topic is land. Land is a solid crust and hard top layer of the earth that is made up of rocks and minerals is known as a land. The first you see the picture of the land, picture of the earth. So our earth is made up of land and water. So 3/4 part of the earth's surface is covered with water and 1/4 part of the earth is covered with land. So in this 1/4 part of the land, so the 90% of the world populations occupies only 30% of the land area. 30% of the land area. And so we can say like this, 30% of the total land area of a earth's surface is habitable. So in this 30% areas, plains, river valleys provide the suitable lands for the agricultures, and these areas are densely populated areas, and remaining 70% land is not habitable. This 70% area is not habitable. In this 70% area, the topography is very rough, low-lying lands are in the desert area, the thick forest covered these areas, and these areas are very less populated. So we can say the unequal distribution of the populations is depend on the different type of the climate conditions and topography of the land. Land use. So land are used for the different purposes like agriculture purposes, mining, forestry, building houses, roads, and settled up of the industries. So the use of land is determined by the several factors. There are two factors they are affecting the use of land. First is a physical factors, second one is a human factors. These two factors affecting the land use. In physical factors, the soil, climate condition, availability of water, topographies, minerals, they are affecting the land use. And human factors, populations and technologies. These two are important factors. They are determinants of land use patterns. Topography means it is the detailed map of a surface features of the land. Land can be divided on the basis of ownership. So on the basis of ownership, land can be divided into two parts: private land and community land. Private land is owned by the individuals, and any individual persons use this private land according to their need. But this community land is owned by communities or common uses like collection of fodder, fruits, nuts, medical herbs, and this community land is also termed as a common property resources, CPR, like the land used by the municipal corporations for garden, government garden, schools, hospitals, they all are known as a community land. Land degradations. Land degradations. Degradations means decline in the productive capacity of the land of sometimes. So these are the reasons of land degradations: landslides, soil erosions, and desertifications. Now, landslides. Landslides is defined as the mass movement of rock, debris, or the earth down a slopes. They are often take a place in coupled of earthquakes, floods, and volcanoes. And soil erosions means displacement of upper layer of soil. Next reason for degradations is desertifications. Desertification is the process of land turning into the desert. These are the main reasons are the land degradations. How can we conserve the land? So conservation of land resources, first afforestation. Afforestation means planting more and more trees. So increase the area of the forest. Next, land reclamations. Land reclamation means improving the soil productivities. So with the help of improving soil productivity, we can also conserving the land resources and control the overgrazing. Control of overgrazing and control of mining activities, limited use of chemicals, fertilizers and pesticides in fields. So with the help of these methods, we can conserve our land resources. Next, natural resources is soil, and we will learn about in our next video. Thank you.